Welcome all to episode 14 of Let's Play Humankind at Humankind difficulty, the over-explained series where I'm showing the common squatter strat. This is where we left off at the end of the last episode. We had just reached the contemporary era as the Indians. And if you did not watch that, then this is our culture, economic elephant. Our legacy trait is +5 influence in all territory, plus 3% money per number of territories. So we gained a huge amount of influence and money, as well as we have a unique emblematic district, which is a common squatter religious district. So it should be very cheap for us with a lot of influence and faith. So we should also try to hopefully be dominant on faith across the entire world. We are an aesthete culture, not great, but fine, whatever. And we have a gunner, peace protector unit. Oh, good. We also gained 5 total stars, one of aesthete, militarist, agrarian, builder, and expansionist star, even as we just started the era. And Ashur already has some uranium. Pretty nice, pretty nice. We have some great agreement cancelled. Okay, what is this?
Welcome. Let us speak honestly with each other.
Okay. Okay, Icarus already feels aggressive towards us. But why? We are much more powerful than them. We are the top polluter. We are trading resources. Okay? I mean, they are now aggressive towards us. It's understandable why. I think all of the treaties have been broken. So all 5 of them have been broken. Okay. That's not good. Certainly not. Do we have any leverage present? Out of the Nox. I have been here. Thank you, Nox. She forgave a heresy. Is good. Okay, so let us see. We have unlocked guerrilla warfare from the last era, the last tech, and this is how the next era techs look. So, what are the important techs? There are some very key techs. I mean, this is the biggest tech tree in the final era, and although it looks very good, very big, but if you have a lot of science, you can actually go through it pretty quickly. We are at 155. I would say turn 180 or turn 190 is when I think we should be about to finish, right? So what are the important ones? Obviously, if you want to fight, you have planes here which require aluminium. So you can do this if you have a lot of aerodromes. If you want naval war, then you have a lot of naval ships, capital ships, destroyers. One of the most important texts is obviously the colony grid, which is the new colony blueprint or the colony plan equivalent. So it has all the infrastructure from ancient to industrial era already built. So we will be using it to build at least one city. What are the other important texts? Well, the space parts, right? The space parts are all in rocket science. Space station, missile silo is also very useful if you want to build nuclear missiles. So we will be building, I will also be showcasing that, but we will also be building space station. And the other one is communication satellites for geosynchronous satellite, and as well as it has a lot of science in it, as well as a lot of production. Other than that, what is the tech to get fame from? I think it was computing, if I remember correctly, or it might be renewable energy. I do not exactly remember, but we'll see. We will be getting them. And the other ones are the final techs. Keep in mind that you finish if all these final techs, then that is one of the triggers for the end game. So if you want to keep the game going, then don't research all of them. But they are very hugely useful. They provide huge benefits. Like, I mean, obviously they provide 300 fame each, so it's very good to race for them. But they provide very good bonuses like 8 combat strength, 4 land movement speed. All our units have 50% money, right? We have huge combat strength bonuses against air units, huge influence gain and stability, as well as a lot of industry, right? So obviously, since I always focus on industry, so I will be going for fusion reactor first, since there is none of them has huge amount of science. These are good ones too. So I will be racing for that. But since I want to show off all the important text, so obviously we have to first race for the science, then rocket science, or even rocket science first, the satellites, all of them, as well as the uranium tech and nuclear fission. So these techs will allow us to build nuclear bombs. So let us already put them up. Aluminum is good, but let us already beeline for rocket science. So it gets us through here, radar. Can we go through? Okay. Let me see if we can go through this. No, we can't. So let us go to rocket science first. Then I think we can go to computing and then through uranium enrichment. Okay. I think this looks good. Maybe even computing, rocket science, uranium enrichment. So that will be all the things that we require at least for the space race. So let us now see how are we doing. Territory has been demilitarized. It doesn't affect us, really speaking. It's fine. Why would somebody try to demilitarize the sea? Okay, it's Kid Icarus, who is now aggressive against us. He has now revealed our units. Okay, civic vote is going to end. How should we be doing? I want minus 50% cost of signing treaties. And since I have the highest number of leverage, I will already win. Somebody has international crisis. Convert to Christianity. No way. I'm not going to allow any conversions. The only conversion is into my religion. Okay. Let us see their positions, right? Icarus is at the end of, all of them are at the end of 4th era. Plosov is the only one in the 5th era. That would explain why Plosov is also pretty aggressive to us, right? Plosov is even hate-filled. In fact, I will most likely have to declare war on Plosov again and make sure that we kill him, right? It should be sad, but those things happen sometimes. Okay, you also come here. Upgrade. Pretty nice. Let us make sure we are close to here. We could attack that city in one turn, even when we are just inside our place. Let us first see also the grievances. Acknowledge. Have any grievances been generated? I cannot see any one. Okay. So at least we are not hunting for them. Good. Let all our units move. Population has been gained by Bahama. Acknowledge. Civic vote ending soon. I have voted for it. Grievance has been forgiven. Acknowledge. Territory demilitarized. Attitude has changed. Okay. Civic vote ending soon. Which one? Again, this same. Only one. Pretty fine. Builder star. Agrarian star. Okay. So we are good to go. Okay. You just stay silent here. We have 3 units. Madrid has now made a full box of Alpinis. In fact, since we are so close to this border, may as well just stay here, right? Where are the other units? Okay, Toledo is not needing to make any units. So let us first discuss how to proceed, right? We already see this is our emblematic district, religious district, commons quarter, because of which it has a huge discount, right? Other ones are costing 1759. This one is costing 391, right? So something like what, 60% discount, probably low, probably even more. And we can actually even have much more discount if we go to some of the civic trees. So some of the civic trees will have even higher discount, and we can see each of the locked civics here. So in case we unlock some of them, that will be how we have to go. Okay, okay. I do not see any one of that, but let it be there. Habana, Habana. Okay, Habana, you stay here.
Let's go.
Unit in Habana. I need you to let you be here. We most likely might have to attack Plossev. So let us start building ashrams. Since this is also a common squatter, so it will have huge benefits if we build it just beside our theatros, right? So it will help the theatro gain more and more culture. However, we already see because it exploits both food and production. So this is like a freely placed hamlet, actually. And you can always make sure to place it in the best of positions. So let's see. This one looks good to me. This one also is fine. Okay. This is the one which is most doubtful to me. 28, 22. If I place this one here, 28, 22, it should already cover all of which means that what happened to the cube? Okay, which means that this one is probably not great. So let us first build all the ones. 3 will be completed already in one turn, right? And then we can continue on to more production, right? Production is king. Let us not worry about anything. We have our armies built, so let us do that. In fact, we will be building all of this everywhere. Okay. Can this territory have any other close one? No. So I will remove the first one and build this one. And only ashrams should be built, I think. So I will even remove this one. Okay. We will be going to build only ashrams one by one. And if we are close to border, this might not even be good. So let's see. This is pretty close to border. So what about this territory? Can we get anything good? 1131, 11.7. How about this? 1544. Hmm. 2642. This doesn't sound bad at all. I think this is, in fact, you know what? I think it is a good idea to let the UI just decide whichever is the best one. Sawmill complete. Just put it on the best one. Don't worry. Let us do this one by one in all cities. Research quarter, yes, we will be building it. Thank you. Let us just build it one by one. Seville. Remove this one. Mortar is fine, but make sure to build the ashram, and then you can keep on building mortar to put it in the units. I think that will be fine. Bahama, mortar is great, but before you go for war, build a peacetime thing. Ashur, what are you building? A research quarter. That's pretty nice. This one is pretty low, but it provides 15 faith, so will be pushing a lot of faith here. And let us build ashram still. And research quarters will also be pretty nice. That is not a problem. Let us build one each, right? One here too, one ashram everywhere, because this will be providing us a lot of faith. So which city is not building ashram? No, you have to build an ashram too. And let us remove the coal plant, not really needed. Water. Let us remove anything which is still not being constructed, because if you try to remove anything like this, our entire production into it can get cancelled. I don't want that, but I want to definitely build ashrams in every city, right? We have to get our faith up, and this will obviously mean that our faith will start to become even more dominant as we push it across the border. But that is a problem for them to face, not for us. So, not to worry for us. Oh no, you have only four. So, you will be gaining the fifth, right? And you have four. So, you will be gaining a fifth too. So, both Madrid and Unuk will be gaining one, and then Innova can gain maybe one if we want. We will see. We have how many areas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 here. But definitely 7 is too much. 6 will be more than enough. How about this one? Bahama has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. Okay. It's already quite a lot. So, again, let us check that there is nothing being generated. Okay, so let our diplomat units be there. We will be getting a lot of agrarian stars, and you know what? Let us also quickly discuss the wonders, right? We built the Big Ben for a lot of science. And what are the most important wonders here? Well, the first one is one of the most important. Christ the Redeemer, right? Cristo Redentor from Brazil. It's a holy site, religious district, so we can definitely build it very fast. And in all cities, it provides 10% food, money, and industry. And if you hear me, you already understand that how important is that, right? So this is something we definitely want to build, even in our capital. Even Empire State Building, plus 15 money per adjacent market quarter, plus 20% money generated from ongoing trade. I would say this is a very weak one. Yeah, it can help you earn a few merchant stars, but at this point, what you really want is science production, and those are from different wonders. Maracana Stadium, it enables a fitting event, so it allows you to earn a lot of money, influence, or stability. Again, at this point, if you're struggling with them, the game is already pretty much lost, I would say. If you are behind at this point, I think you are going to either lose or just win. And I do not think that this is the tiebreaker. Pentagon, on the other hand, can be fine because it allows +1 number of bombardments per turn. So if you have units that bombard, right, heavy units, so that is very useful because it also has -25% on cost of units with bombardability. So Pentagon really good for war. Congress of Humankind, it provides us +50% international sway on empire and +5% international sway per adjacent embassy. I mean, per adjacent embassy is definitely not going to happen. It's just +5% sway. But the +50%, it means that you have +55%, which can be pretty nice if you are struggling to break even. Monarchia provides a huge number of signs, right? Because it provides +5% signs per alliance. And if you already have a high amount of signs, we added 16K. So it will provide us 5% of it, right? And also +5 signs per number of trade on city, which means we definitely also want to build it in the capital. Sydney Opera House, on settled city, it will give us 10% food, money, industry, and science, right? And also plus like 40 stability on that city. It can also be good, but the most important one is actually Cristo Redentor, in my opinion, or Monarchia. Choose one of these two. Both are pretty good. I think I will go first with Monarchia because it will provide us with the most science, so we will see the very huge jump. Then probably I will go for Cristo Redentor and City. So we will build at least 3 wonders, which are those are the 3 I recommend for going for a science victory. But here, let us quickly at least build some. Okay, build 2 ashrams, pretty nice. Let's end turn and see what happens. How far will you push humankind? So this is just a declaration that the last era has been reached by me. So once any of the following conditions are occurred, the empire with the most fame will be declared the victor, right? Earning every contemporary era star, unlocking all of the endgame technology, eliminating all other empire, vassalizing all of the surviving empire, sending our missions to Mars, or rendering the world unfit for human life. The last one is due to huge pollution, and we're already trying to pollute, so we will see if we can achieve that. We can, I mean, earning every contemporary era star will definitely be difficult because there are 24, and I would say the most difficult is always the diplomat star. Military can also be difficult if you're not going for war, but we can always go for war. But the diplomat star is really out of our control. Okay, where was that event? We cannot see that again. Okay. The other ones are completing all the tech. So if you complete, so there are two of them. So if you, once is completing all the texts, and which is basically completing these final texts. And there's also another like achievement for completing every single text. So in that case, you have to make sure that you don't do all five together. You do four of them, and the fifth one is the last text that you ever do. Whichever fifth one is what you are choosing. The other one is vassalizing and conquering everyone or killing everyone. I mean, killing everyone is even more harder than vassalizing everyone. So we will see if we can do that. We will
I
see.
would not put myself in this position if I feared.
Indeed. So Klosef attacked him, which means that the grievance was generated against me. That is not great, but what can I even do? Okay, so there are no grievances that I see. And let me have a look. How long are the
You are
grievances
a
going to
sight
be?
for sore eyes, my friend.
Those grievances sure can last quite long if we wait here. I might go with one unit to his area, just in case that happens. And our cities, right? We are building ashrams in one turn each, right? Okay, this 7, 8, 8, 17. No, but I want to build 3 research quarters here. That's not good. So you know what? Put one research quarter here. I will put 3 research quarters. That is the place I will put the research quarter in. Okay. So I will mark that place, and okay, then this is the ashram, pretty good. So build the ashram, then we build the research quarter. Okay, you stay. Okay, this area has been demilitarized. So let's get out. That is why there was like an announcement. Good. Oh. Huh. Okay, you can stay there, I guess. That would be fine. Ashram. Okay, build an ashram, that would be good. We're definitely not having 9, right? So, huh? Oh, we can have even 9. We can have even 10, but the 10th one is locked. I think it might be by somebody else. That would be fine. So we have really big units. Okay. Madrid. Yes, build one. Oh, wow. You sure can build some. 26, 24, or 344. I want more production. One of the benefits of ashram is that it is freely placed, so we can definitely build quite a lot. I don't even consider about doing it efficiently. There's no point thinking about that too much. Just make sure that you are not building two ones just beside each other. Then let it build one at a time. Other than that, just do it. And the reason is because if you build it just beside each other, that those tiles are already exploited, so it's not considering that it's allowing you to exploit all those tiles. Okay. So we have finally big armies. Even we can already upgrade our mortars from 47 to 56. Wow. Siege artillery. We go from 5, this also is 5. These ones are 6. So the siege artilleries are definitely much slower, but hopefully they are better. Okay, we have research quarter. You know what? First build an ashram and then you can build a research quarter through it. How about you, Ashu? You know, first build an ashram and build the research quarter through it. Not an alpini. I need you to build. There are quite a good ones, actually. Huh. 17. I could definitely get one here. Okay, let's just get one here. I will consider things. Okay, we have some more grievances generated. New grievance. I think all those grievances are already getting collected by everybody. Makes sense. How far will you push humankind? Acknowledge. Territory has been demilitarized by Nox. So, who is Nox right now?
Our
Nox
empires are close.
has
I
chosen
am
the
so
Swiss.
pleased.
Oh, yeah. And Icarus has gone as the Scots on to the 5th era. Okay, so Icarus is trying to chase us also along with Plosive. That is fine. Let them try. We will see how things go. So we have some ashrams getting built. Oh, what needs to build one? We already see how quickly these things just get built, right? Okay, one ton each everywhere because of the fact that we have such huge discounts. Mm, we will also be completing this tech pretty soon. In fact, I might as well build some planes, right? Yeah, I think I can build some planes. I already have the aerodrome as far as I remember here. Let us check this. Oh, we have aerodrome, so you know what? Let me show off building biplanes. Two biplanes, or even first let us build the Alpini and then the biplane. Let's enter. Good. Uh, yeah, that would be good, I think. So we will see how things go. 3 cities have gained population. Acknowledge. Trade is still poach. Acknowledge that. New civics vote. Definitely religious hostility. Everybody is wanting that to combat each other's faith. This is also pretty good if you already have the strongest faith, but plus 10 faith on territories, that is just so strong. I mean, why even choose anything else? That is pretty much necessary to combat it. We can have fever season, quarantine or wait, right? So either science investing or chance of unexpected consequences. I will just see the unexpected consequences. I am hoping that this will be a bad result, but let's see. I don't remember. I always normally choose science investing because I'm a sucker for science. Okay, two ashrams, pretty nice. But you also have. I don't remember if you have the planes, but you know what? Just build it. With this button active, you can see all the different districts, but I find it to be pretty ugly, so I don't use that at all. What? How about this? 11, 17? Fine. Build that up. Oh, we cannot build biplane because we don't have an aerodrome here, which is fine. So you stick with building up all of the science ones. We need science. We need science like no tomorrow. 30 science, 58 science. And I will even complete this one. So let us just do it. Oh, okay. Let it be built there. Fair enough. You stay silent there. You stay silent there. Actually, you get here. Come on. We need you to be in Icarus' region. Okay, sure. Sure. Indeed. Ashur can build 2 of them. Oh, we can really build an ashram in the middle of everything. I mean, I'm not angry with that, I guess. I guess that is not too bad. We will see. Madrid. Madrid definitely needs to build this one some places. Okay, not that. I'm hoping someplace else. 1827. Oh, this territory could actually have someplace else too. Okay, so you know what? I will build it 1827 first here. Then I'm hoping that there will be some other places too. Okay. Okay, let's build 2. 349. Wow. So you see how much. This is why I say that the ashrams are actually not pretty weak. Ashrams allow for extremely huge amount of scaling. So on this particular territory, there could be another one like that. Okay. 2818. You know what? I will remove the first one and then we will see how things go. Production being increased everywhere. Okay, 2 each. S-Theat ones is pretty far away, 7 turns. So we are actually going full speed and we have to see hopefully that things work out, right? Okay, let's do this. So the planes will get built pretty soon. Let's see. Nineveh. Yeah. Now aerial warfare has been researched, which means we can build even higher planes, fighters, and strategic bombers, but we will need aluminium for it. So we are going full speed for computing and for rocket science. Computing is not even needed, but I will just build it because it provides a lot of science. So we will see how far we will jump. We already went from 16 to 18K. I'm hoping we jump to like 20K, somewhere around that. Population has been gained. It is fine. Resources have been sold. Science has been researched. Okay. So what things do we need? Unclaimed wonders. Monarchia sounds good. Plus 5% science. So science is pretty good. So you know what? Oh. We actually don't have any relevant tiles. You know, I can do something, right? I can take this territory 8613 and we will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories still available, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even 6 territories still available. How about Nineveh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can take the 6th. I do not want to take another one, but we literally do not have any mountains. Must be built on a mountain. But we have mountains here. Why not? I actually am not understanding why this is true. I mean, we sure have a wonder. Without a valid tile, it is not telling us why we cannot build it. As the adjacent tiles are already exploited, I think that is the reason. Oh, wow, that is not good. 13, 24, 605. How about these ones here then? 631, 23, 417, 13, 24, 730. Roma, 60% strained. 204, 204, 70%. So Barcelona might need some help. I thought Barcelona already has the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, but more never hurt, right? And Roma also has something I remember. Roma has Big Ben on Salar de Uyuni. Okay, so Roma is fine. Barcelona would probably need it. So, 631, 23. I'll just put it. Monarchia is fine. It will provide us everything. 7 turns, everybody for Monarchia. Then we will quickly shift. Just get this up. Get this up
Knowledge,
too.
in a form that is codified and searchable, has become available to all. This is no small gift.
3 turns. Well, I was hoping 2 turns. But okay, 3 turns. How many cities we are working? 11 cities, 11 out of 7. Minus 820 from city cap. It's not even affecting us. Okay, fair enough.
What noble deeds shall we perform next, my honored ally?
We are an honored ally, but you are now very aggressive to us. So I don't know. I don't know, Icarus, how things are going to go. Next turn. Oh, I accidentally pressed even another next turn. That's not good.
A pleasure as always.
That was so pity. Somebody is going to collect these ones. Okay, how about you move there? That was such a mistake. I should not have pressed.
Unfortunately, this time you are merely a bystander to someone else's glory.
Sometimes you can get the game very much bugged if you press double enter, one after each other. Wow.
A wondrous work indeed. No doubt the neighbors are eyeing you with a great deal of jealousy.
Locate the event. One of the merchant stars has been earned. Thank you. Our first merchant star has been earned and Mauna Kea has been built. Where is it? This one. Wow. It is being covered by the production and the stability being shown there. So it doesn't look as beautiful, I would say. Still, all the wonders look pretty good, okay? And I would actually recommend not to press double click turn. You see what had happened? Even though the turn was going on, I was able to move the unit, and the game had kind of almost bugged out. And you can actually get the game pretty much stuck, and then you might have to reload a few turns ago. Okay, then you might be able to go there. So attitude has changed
How do you do?
from hate filled to
Whoever you
aggressive.
are.
Okay, I mean, fair enough. Leverage intel 10, nice. Mauna Kea has been completed, and another wonder can be done. Culture chosen from Swiss to the Scots. So she has also chosen Scots, pretty
I would
nice.
not put myself in this position if I feared the consequences.
At least he is reverential. I hope so. He will remain so. We have.
You are a sight for sore eyes, my friend.
Oh, come on. We have so many things up here. Okay. I went in the complete wrong direction then. Do we also have some
You
here?
have collected the greatest renown of any of your peers. That is to say, you have no peers. You have become the stuff of legends.
Well, I sure hope so. Like,
Our empires are close. I am so pleased to.
I mean, one of the things about this game is that you have to keep up on seeing uh, the grievances each and every turn. Acknowledge. I wish there was just a search button so that you would quickly keep up on it. And because this way, with so many units, it becomes a little bit irritating, definitely, right? Now I must make sure that you are no longer sleepy, because I have to find some of the grievances. Okay. +3 combat strength on militia. You know what? Refuse. I don't care about that. Plosov is really dominating us. Wow, Plosov is dominating us, you know. I hope we will get our culture. It's because of him having so many very, very strong cities here. So, aluminium, get this up. Okay, get 2 ashrams, get 1 ashram and aluminium up, and then we will see. Okay. A lot of things being built. Then we can build the research quarter pretty soon. Aluminium can also be built here, so 1 turn each. We have so many territories, right? Don't we have an ashram already here? This is still 2110? That's not bad. The 2 ashrams beside each other is still that good. This is 1920. I favor more production more. Okay. I favor definitely production more. We're already building a lot of units, so let us just keep building ashram and aluminium. So where do you want us to put it? Okay, here. Fair enough. Let us see. A new wonder can be claimed, right? I would say Christ the Redeemer definitely is pretty good. 10% food, money, and industry. That should be good. Let us claim this one. Oh, we can build this one for sure. I like this one. 8, 9. So let us build Christ the Redeemer. And since this is a religious quarter, so I think it should be built pretty quickly, right? Religious quarter should be built pretty quickly, I would say. 3 turns already. You should also have an ashram ready just after this. Then we will see everything. Oh wow. 2 turns already. 2 turns. 2 turns. So Cristo Retender. 2 turns, 11 cities. We are about to definitely have some things up. We need to make sure that Plosef doesn't have any funny ideas, and I fear that is what is about to happen. Uh, Go up, which I would not like, but you know, maybe I'm feeling that it might be good. That we have a lot of units standing here. Plosef would be basically destroyed in 1 turn if we declared war, right? We could take both cities in 1 turn actually, and I could probably even take like 1 or 2 cities here in 1 turn. So if Plosser declares war, that is what I am about to do. Let us see another grievances. Okay. Oh wow. This is just grievance central. Just come there. You just come there. No, you come there. End turn.
18 agrarian stars. Whatever else happens to the planet, at least we'll eat well.
Thank you, narrator. Thank you, Mr. Narrator. Computing has now been researched. So we went from something like what, 18.5 or 19K 2, around 24.7k research. Why? Because we have +1 science on every regular district. Not very strong, but not weak at all. And we have also supercomputing lab, which needs definitely needs 2 uranium. So we cannot build it right now, but we will be able to build it pretty soon. We are now going full in on science. Asteroid star has now been earned, our second asteroid star. Oh, and we even completed Crystal Redendor in 1 turn, so I think somebody helped us build it.
Impressive and dominating, Cristo Redentor removes any confusion about the importance of faith in everyday life.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Really, Christ. Let's see. Yes, indeed. Looks good. Let me just put it off. Yes, looks good. Let's just take a screenshot. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it up. Hidden army revealed. Okay. Forgave a grievance. Fine. I mean, thank you for forgiving a grievance.
Unfortunately, this time you are merely a bystander to someone else's glory.
And you need to head back and you need to remain in this area. We will definitely have some more grievances generated for sure by everyone, right? Okay. Wow, we had so many grievances generated. Are we anywhere close to Diplomat Star? Still pretty far away, but at least we are getting there. Okay, so we built yet another wonder. How about we go for the third one right before we have 2 turns away. So Sydney Opera House on Settled City get 10% of food production, all the films. Let's see. What I want to check, this one is 91. You are 37, so I want to build it here. +1, 15.4. What I want to check is pretty obvious, right? What I want to check is whether this will only do it for this particular city or for every city. So this particular city has like 1800, 2798, so 2800. You know what? Roma actually needs the happiness the most. So Sydney Opera House, 1. Okay, 1 science is better than nothing. So let's put all of this into this. Right, 7 turns. No, this will definitely not be 7 turns. This will be much less than 7 turns. Right, much less than 7 turns, like 5. I don't know. I think even 5 is a little bit much. No, this should be 3. Right. Another way of doing this is again going to the wonder, clicking this, then going to Bahama, and then clicking like this. But again, you have to keep going to the wonder, which is not extremely convenient, I guess. No construction in progress. Obviously. Barcelona, you need to build this up. So hopefully we have put all our 11 cities onto Sydney Opera House. So 2 turns. Another grievance has been generated, not by me, but yeah, against me. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Nothing. 8 turns. 8 turns is pretty late, so we will be seeing
For
it.
sore eyes.
Zoroastrianism. I could try to see how bad this one goes, but I do not want to destroy our relationship.
You are a sight for sore eyes, my friend.
And since this is already very close to being finished up, so I will just Renounce in case I forget. Okay, so let's just do this. 1443, 2798. Okay, I want to check what happens. 2799. Right, 2799. If we raise it by 10%, we should be 2800 plus 280, so like 3100.
You
I
remain
want
a mystery.
I want to check whether that would happen or not.
I have a
Oh,
proposition
she
for you.
became free. Really? Gaiden feels aggressive. She has revealed zero of our agents. Well, we have not built an agent to the entire game, actually. And you know what? I will probably do another gameplay, another playthrough in the future, seeing how the stealth units play out. Because I definitely did not make any use of our stealth units, for sure. Uh, yeah, I think you want to make way back to Canadian Moose. One each everywhere, right? That is how I generally like. One diplomat near everyone's capital, and one just in the middle. Here, and you remain close to Knossos. Or here is good enough, I think. So we will be getting some more grievances for sure. Let you remain here. Nox is friendly to us, so we are fine with it being in Nox's territory. We are definitely going to get builder stars, so let's check, right? 2799, 1340. This was 1844. Rocket science has been researched, so now we can start building the parts. A new wonder can be claimed.
The
Thank you.
curves of this glorious opera house are even more impressive when you consider the fact that the plans were rescued from the trash can.
The tidbits that he offers are so completely everything, right? 1963. So this one definitely gained 10%. 2974. No, no, 2974. I don't think so. I don't think there was a 10% rise. Oh, then I probably should have put it on Ashur. I didn't want to centralize it so much. Okay, 35 money fever season 2 on Habana. Okay, fair enough. I did not get in any bad event. So we now have space station which we can build. Space station is pretty important. So how about this? Where can we build the space stations? In the open territory. Now I want to do some nuclear research there. This is very good area for doing nuclear research, right? How about some space station in Roma? Uh, Toledo. Okay, let us do this here. Doesn't look like a good tile, but we can complete the space station, I think, in just one turn, flat. So ashram, and then our planes, that would be good. Pipelines. One of the slightly weird parts about this game is that although we have done the next research because the pipelines were already in the queue, so we are building them. But at this point, we already, I think we can still build the biplane, or we can build the biplane and also the monofighter plane. But sometimes I've had things remain in the queue even though it had technically become obsolete. So hopefully they have changed that. I don't really know. Let's see. Okay, let's remain silent here. Yeah, that is pretty good, pretty good. Okay,
A
let's
sight
see.
for sore eyes.
Heresy. And
It gladdens my heart to see you this day.
you want us to have Buddhism as your state religion? No way, friend.
Yes, it is good to.
No way, friends. I mean, it's my religion which should be followed. Yes, yes, Zoroastrianism. Since I'm building so many ashrams, I think it should definitely spread more, right? Okay, I hope so. And let us just keep building industry. Buy the aluminium mine. Builder star was completed. Coal plant, conveyor belt. So let us just go full production.
18 builder stars? Is the Tower of Babel your next project?
Could be the next project. What is this? Administrative center. This one looks very nice, Nox. She has been upgrading her administrative centers to look pretty good. The old ones look nice too, I guess. Oh, you are here. How about you reach here? Are there any leverages around here I cannot see to the best of my eyes with a quick scan? Although I had obviously missed this one too. At some levels you cannot see it, so you have to kind of be in this zone. And then it is not always very easy to see all of it. Oh, we have some there. Who is the closest one? You. Get there. So you see, sometimes this is a little bit frustrating. You'll see. Oh, I'm already sending you. So okay. Then come back. Okay, one turn to build the space station, which triggers a narrative event that we are starting the space race, and which triggers even 100 fame. So we are going to be doing that. Military star is the only one we are not going for. We could always do that in one turn, I would say. That would not be too difficult, in my opinion. But let's see. You stay silent here. In another 2 turns, around 165, I will start to forgive grievances that we still have not collected. But we are actually pretty good, right? We have 10 stars already, right? 2 aesthete star. When we are obviously not collecting military star, but merchant star and agrarian star. So we will obviously get to 900. Expansionist star we definitely will get. At least the second one, if not the third one, and the builder star. I mean, obviously, most of these stars are calibrated in the last era that you kind of have to conquer like at least 50% more of the world, right? We have more or less full control of 2 different continents, let's say 1.5 continent, and we are still not even close to the expansionist star. So it really, the scaling is such that it is pretty much impossible unless you conquer the whole world, more or less. So that is how the game is really designed. So if you are going for continuous wars, that is the way to go. Let's see. Research Institute. And the Research Institute is also a pretty good one because it earns us a lot of fame. So a lot of these will earn us fame or earn us quite different kind of different unique items. So we will see how things go. Anti-tank gun and medium tanks. I mean, if you are going for war, you can obviously build tanks and roll over everybody. But otherwise, you could also go for nuclear weapons if that is your charm, that is your cup of tea. And I will definitely show nuclear weapons. Right? They are very fun. They are definitely very fun.
You've built the first aerial unit. It's time to have a closer look at what's going on next door.
The race is on. We have successfully built the first space station, a giant leap for humankind. Interplanetary expeditions are expensive, but they provide a great deal of fame and glory to those nations able to expand towards the stars. Event has been generated. The thin blue line, the whole empire and probably most of the world are watching with bated breath as an astronaut under a great flag glides out of the newly constructed space station for the first time. After the first few steps of this inaugural spacewalk, the astronaut speaks directly to you. This thin blue line, they say pointing, is all that stands between all life on Earth and the cold, dark void of space. It is a truly humbling experience. Along with the rest of the empire, They await your reply. Your words will shape and inspire a generation. What will you say? Well, obviously, science, right? Stimulate, yes, with our intellect and courage. We will bridge that gap and usher in a new age. We can also get more industry, but at this point, 10 industry is really nothing, right? While 20 science is also nothing, but at least better. And since we are losing to culture here, let us try to convert some of our places back. We will get 3730. Okay. But he will be able to convert it all back anyways. Cultural conversion has started again. Yeah. Army undermined. Okay. Our regiment was disorganized by foreign agents. Okay. Fair enough. Kid Icarus ended another treaty. Downgraded customs union to cheap trade. Really, Icarus.
What noble deeds shall we perform next, my honored ally?
Honored ally?
This proposition should be in all our best interests.
Actually, that is also a grievance, so you can also trigger that. Indeed, for free. This is a rather cheeky way to generate one, right?
I think only of my people. Remember that.
I am in alliance with Senator Guidin. Obviously, we are in alliance because you are still the vassal. I had thought that you had broken free accidentally, and I was thinking, have I missed that event? No, I haven't. I haven't. So there are three steps, right? The first is the space station. Second is the lunar lander. The third, I think, is the Mars colony, which is the win condition. The lunar one is still not the win condition, but it triggers another narrative event, and it gives us quite a lot on regular districts and site and influence on main plaza, which is definitely pretty true. So let us say where we can place it, right? Oh, I definitely do not want to place it on the station above. So let's see, Habana. These regions are quite free. So you can only build these ones where you have not built anything all around. If you ever build a single district anywhere, then those tiles become unable to be built on. And you cannot have water tiles. Oh, you can have water tiles. Okay. You know what? I will build it here. Bahama was one of our better cities. So let us build this one. I will complete this one. How much production is that? Okay. We will complete the lunar lander pretty quickly. 3 turns. We probably have less than that actually. Maybe we can do it in 2 turns. Probably we can do it in 2 turns, right? That should definitely be possible. 2 turns. Can we do this in 1 turn then? I mean, I've had situations where I had such high production that I could do it in 1 turn. Yes, 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 yes. 1 turn. 1 turn lunar lander. Wow. Wow. That is quite something. And we are 2 turns away from uranium enrichment, so we will see how things go. Acknowledge. Another grievance has been triggered because he refused our treaty, which obviously we did this. So in 1 more turn, I try to see which ones I can collect. Have I collected all the grievances, or rather? Okay, okay. So I have collected all of them. That sounds pretty nice. Yeah, map focus is. I mean, I can always map focus on. So let's see
This
how.
story will echo through time. A first step onto another world and perhaps into a great future.
Thank you. Agrarian star has been earned. Our third agrarian star.
You have unlocked the Research Institute. It will not merely provide additional answers, but open up a whole range of ever more perplexing questions.
Thank you, Mr. Narrator. We are now going for uranium because part of the space race also needs uranium. I think it is the not the space station but the Mars colony which needs it. Yeah, the Mars colony definitely needs that. Resources have been sold. We completed interplanetary expedition. So let's go. Let's complete this. 2 idle armies. And you see, Mars colony cannot be done without 2 uranium. So we have to wait 1 turn. Pretty nice. Okay, 1 turn is not too much, I guess. So what will we do for 1 turn, right? You know what I will be doing? Building some missile silos. Indeed. Missile silos. Missile silos for everyone. Why missile silos? Because I want to blow up this world, right? Like a madman. Okay, upgrade these ones. And you know, oh, we cannot have 10. We can only have 9. Okay, that explains it. Okay, then get here. Then get back here and go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay. Do we have any more grievances? I don't know. Let me check all of them.
Oh, hello. I always look.
Yes, you always look very good, Icarus. Thank you. Okay, we will renounce these ones.
I can see the.
Wonderful to see you.
Thank you,
I can
Nox.
see the bigger picture. Let us. I know you. I know you won't do it again.
Yes, it is good to see you. Come take a glass at a seat.
A mere indiscretion.
Yep. Obviously, if you play by
Yes,
yourself,
greetings.
you can do it very, very slowly.
Greetings. What shall we discuss?
Every single AI, and I mean these are custom characters from a Madish Moose's here community. But otherwise, you can also do them. So they are also pretty nice. Conveyor belt, 32 industry, nice. Okay, so what will I be doing, right? What I want to be doing is going for full science, right? Having more researcher slot and going full science in every city. You know what? Biplane, yeah. Once you do biplane, first of all you do this one, then you build an ashram. Rather build 2 ashrams. Then we will think of biplane in 1 turn. Madrid, conveyor belt is just whatever. Build us huge amount of science. Inventor's workshop, 304 science, right? This is one of the more important build list. Research centers level 2. I don't think we can do it here because research center level 1, where it is. This is research center level 1. So if we finish this one this one only gives us 96 plus 10% science, which is very good. But this is like what, from I think the classical or medieval era, right? I think it was there. Research center level 1. Alchemist's workshop. Let me check. Where is Alchemist's workshop from? From here. Alchemy. In medieval era, right? So a lot of these ones are pretty old texts. But now see. Inventor's workshop. Plus 10% science more and 1 science per number of attached territories per saltpeter. 383 science. I think we should be building definitely that everywhere. You know, ashram is pretty nice. Okay, that sounds good. Ashram sounds good. And House of Scribes. No, not House of Scribes. Library. In fact, finish up library. 1 science per population. Alchemist's workshop you can also finish. And inventor's workshop. Get on there. Okay. Come up here. Pretty nice. No real grievances are here. You can definitely come up back here. Okay. Another grievance has been generated. Acknowledge. Where? Sometimes it doesn't even show the tile properly. It's okay. That is fine. That is fine. There's no real necessary need to complain too much. These are small issues which sometimes happen. Okay, 830, 327. Wow. And because these are newer cities, so they have already have everything built. So we will just need to build a supercomputing lab, and academy is not even needed to. Okay, then how about some research quarter? 22. Okay, that looks about good. How about you build some research quarter there? Right? Some research quarter would not be too bad. Ashram. Get get here one turn. Get here one turn. Get here. Oh, okay. That is all nice. So we are building up. We have to be. I have to be building up inventors workshop. It is. This is time to go all in on science. No, manuscript ateliers are good. How about alchemist workshop? Build inventors workshop. 321 science, right? We can just have so much science so quickly. Forget even of this. Just do this in one turn. Wow, we can do this in basically one turn. That will be good enough. Anak. Yeah, that is pretty nice. Thank you. We will see how things go. Inventors workshop. Also this one, and then complete the alchemist's workshop instantly, and then inventors workshop. Nice. So you see, because of the ashram, our city productions have gone from like what, some 1,000 or 12, around 1,000 or 900 to like 2, 3,000 each. That is generally what happens when you build the ashrams up. And that is why I think India, although it is not that strong of a culture, but it allows you to quickly build up a lot of infrastructure, complete up all things. And also, if you are already having a good religion, then it definitely helps. Right? We are pushing a lot of religion because of that. And we still have not built up all our holy sites, I think. At this point, I think we actually cannot build holy sites so late, but it is fine, fair enough. We have earned 200 fame for the second project, the Interplanetary Edition, because of which we are at 28.1k. At this point, we are like about, if we combine the second, third, and fourth position, that is how we are, how far we are ahead. But Plosef is finishing up the fifth era. So she will be catching up us into the sixth one. So Plosef really is trying to keep up. And considering how much we hamstringed her, right, we completely broke her apart. She really comes pretty close to coming back. If she controlled, let's say, half of this, she could actually beat us in a fight, because it is very easy to lose fights here. Everyone is a gunner. So if we fight her at this point, actually this is very, very easy to lose, I would say. And she has a grievance. No, there are no great grievances. Okay, we will see how things go. Map focus, if enabled and when possible, opening a notification will focus the camera on the location. Well, that is good. You can play with it if you like. Uranium enrichment has been researched. Locate the event. Uranium has now been researched. Scientific prestige plus 25 science. Well, whatever. I think I will be going for colony grid, so that we have the colony blueprint. And then we can go for massive amounts of science and production. Right, first of all, I will be then going for nuclear fission, so that we can build nuclear weapons. Right, I mean, that is what everybody likes to see. Merchant star has been also gained. Third asteroid star, second merchant star, right? And yes, thank you, showing us off. Okay, resources sold, that is not a problem. Victory, ambush at Nikaya. Well, okay, go there. Somebody ambushed us up. Gaiden, I think, ambushed us up, but the problem is that since Gaiden is our ally, so she cannot kill our diplomats. I mean, not that it is a good thing, regardless, but because of that, we generated a
If
free.
only I command.
grievance against Icarus. And in fact, we have so much leverage that we can keep him below war score permanently. And I can also show this off. So suppose he needs 50, right? He needs 50 war score to declare war on us. And if we do this action, embassy, placate, it uses 6 influence, but we can reduce his war score by 10. So let's see.
I
See?
trusted you.
Indeed. So his war score next turn will go below 50, which means he will then not be able to declare even a surprise war. And we can keep it, and because we have so much leverage, we can keep it like that forever. Siege units, please upgrade. Okay. Bahama. Okay, we need uranium. Who has uranium? Well, Ashur, I remember, had uranium. So build this up for 6720.
I just think of you as one of those characters that enjoys collecting things. Stamps, coins, resources, power.
Indeed, there is a world deed for doing the first collecting to every strategic and luxury resource, right? This is actually a very hard world deed unless you are trading with everyone. So you are kind of having a peaceful game, or if you conquered half the world. Although this is made easy if you have spread resources, I think. Although I think in this game the resources are clustered, but we can also look at. Let me check the game options. I think the resources here are clustered. Okay, so then this is definitely not very easy. I usually like to play with spread resources. Mars colony, we can build it up. Do we want to build it up in Seville? I don't know. I mean, we could build it anywhere, I guess. Okay, this is the only tile here that can build it. How about here? Okay. It needs quite a big tile, quite a big area where nothing has been built. You know what? I will build it in Havana. Let's go. Mars colony. Mars colony is one of the end conditions. So if we build Mars colony, we can definitely end the game. But what I will also be showing off is nuclear missiles. So that is what we will be doing. Okay, inventor's workshop can be done. That is fine. Do this in one turn and then we can talk about it. Okay, inventor's workshop complete. Okay, coal plant, complete that. Mars colony up, complete conveyors belt. Seville, complete Mars colony, Mars colony, Mars colony. Let's see. 10 cities. So which city is not up, right? You can quickly see. Roma is not up, okay? Complete the research quarter. Mars colony. 2 turns. We can do this. Let us see all our things. Resources were sold. Victory ambush, good. Territory has been demilitarized, which means probably one of our unit is there if we received a notification. Indeed, we did. So return back to our area and also upgrade to knight. Wow, we had kept somebody as a horseman up till now. But it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, you stay silent. So ambush. Acknowledge. Another grievance. Acknowledge. Yeah, obviously that grievance is because of the attack. And we have research ready. Okay, so we are good to go. So actually in 2 turns we can end the game, right? We can end the game. So I will be showcasing the win conditions one by one, right? And let us do this one by one. So end turn. Civil engineering has been researched, so we have a colony grade blueprint now, which means any new city starts with all infrastructure from ancient to industrial era. So what will I be doing with it? Obviously building the 12th city. And you already see that the city cap is minus 820 from city cap, right? But just look at this, right? Suppose I build a city somewhere, right? I mean, I can definitely build a city another place. Let me move this one, right? Let me move it, let's say, let us say I move it here, okay? Let us build a city here, right? We can definitely take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 region. Suppose we build it here. Can we move it any place good? I think this is good enough. Evolve outpost to city. This is 12.7k, and it will, because of the colony blueprint, it will have all infrastructure, right? And we can also see what is the above city cap for being 5 above city cap limit, or what is the penalty for this. Evolve outpost, and the penalty is minus 1530, which is very, very strong. And now we have our last city, our 12th city, Mumbai, with 11 population. Let's build it, 3922. Okay. Can we build some maker squadron? That is always my first question about any city. In fact, you know what? We can definitely build some maker squadron. Uh, where can we build the ashram? The ashram can be built here, sure. Build this up. 98 gold is really nothing. We could build the maker squatter around here, I think, which would be pretty much fine. Actually, what we could have done is build the ashram there and continued maker squatter here. So probably that was a little bit of mistake, although not a big one since this style was already accepted. So you know what? Let us accept. Does Regulus already have everything built? We can even build the aerodrome. +1 science on regular district. You know what? Let me build it here. And let's connect this to Regulus. Good. It is, ashram is here. And we can definitely have some maker squadron, right? Okay. So we automatically start with what? 1000 production. So we start with Mumbai and let us take everything up. Let us make sure that we get maybe some hamlets need to be built. 1924 sounds good to me. Let us build this up. Another one? No. Maybe we want some research quarter. So if you look at it, you can actually go ham, building everything up. You know what I will do? I will build up some missile silo.
Missile silo. Don't brag about it, or else everybody else will start building them.
These definitely reduce a lot of your stability, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter to us. We have a huge amount of stability everywhere. 11-4 and no faith. I think I want... free faith is not going to change anything for us. So build this up. I mean, since all our infrastructure is complete, we don't even have to worry about anything. And you know what? Take up this area too. Okay, take up the 4th area too. So expansionist star has now been earned. Thank you. Okay. 616. No, I don't care about that. Okay. So you see, this is how to build a city up and running. 9412. I mean, we lost, let's say, 700-800 influence per turn, but does it even matter? Not really. 80 days. What?
A glorious feat.
Circumnavigate the world. Okay, so we actually circumnavigated. I mean, that makes sense. I think we have our units up. So this is all our military forces. So let us look. Where is our cog? So who is the one who circumvented it? Okay, I don't understand how did that happen. Then, while in ancient tradition, this always occurs in the final era. And what do we want? Pay minus 20,000 gold, celebrating, either sacrificing, minus 20% on land, air, and naval unit costs, which is not bad, I guess, or patriotic, right? on Madrid. I think I will just take sacrificing minus 35 food. I mean, what will that even do? Cannot even push us anything. This is because of Machu Picchu, right? From Machu Picchu, we are getting what? 2600 food. But even without that, we would still have been like at like around 1700 food, which would be getting one population each turn, regardless of what we do. This is exactly why I do not even like to focus on like farmers or food focus, which is because I think that is just not needed. Okay. Okay, you can collect this. How about you? Are there any more grievances? Acknowledge. Uh, okay, come here. Okay. Okay, come here. Mumbai, also put yourself to Mars colony. We have two different nuclear missiles. In fact, we can build some cruise missiles if we want already, but I will first go for the nuclear fusion tech so that I can do that. At this point, the game is already won if you consider it. I mean, we had won quite a long time ago, but I will be showing different win conditions. So the first win condition is science. So this is how to win the science victory, and you already see we had started this era on turn what 154, I think, and we have completed the entire science tree up to the Mars colony at what turn 167. So fast, right? The last era can go
Pollution
through
in this
everything.
territory is fortunately low. Wouldn't it be lovely to keep it that way?
Locate the event. Nuclear fission has been researched, so we will now be able have a civic to unlock nuclear weapons. So, and we have some food and everything on uranium deposit. At which point it's not a problem. We have 300 fame from the third expedition.
A phenomenal achievement of civilization-wide ingenuity. Perspiration, collaboration, bureaucracy, and a dozen supertankers worth of coffee.
Thank you, Mr. Narrator. Locate the event. So we have completed it. Somebody is attacking us. So first, let us handle this. You know what? Retreat. Really? With two knights? Rebels from Byzantines. Really? Okay. I mean, I hope they don't attack us. Pollution level has been reached in Mumbai already. Acknowledge. This happened because of building up all the infrastructure which has pollution in it, right? If we look at all the infrastructure which has pollution, there are actually quite a lot of it, and most of it is in the second last and the last era. Since Mumbai already had all of it, so the pollution reached very quickly, and we already see we have a huge negative from pollution minus 40, but it will be quickly reaching higher and higher. And this is where the pollution is shown 3784. This is our international sway. We can see all other empire sway. This is our pollution level, and as the pollution level rises up, the instability of the cities will be rising up, and they function as a step function. So this is, I would say, if you're in a close game, this can be pretty debilitating and almost game losing if you have too much pollution, which is why you should try to not have too much pollution. And but if you're so ahead like in this game, then you can do anything. So the next pollution will be reaching 212, but that is not true. We can reach it much faster because we will be building a lot of things with pollution. First of all, we can build nuclear. We'll building some nuclear weapons, but what things, other things to build for? First thing that we will do is 50% industry on every city, because things like nuclear plant take like 6,6660, right? Wow, what a great number. Production, which is just ridiculous, right? I mean, even with great cities, they still take like 2 or 3 turns, right? 7874. So you need to have very great cities to avoid them. Okay, we have 8 idle cities. We will talk about that. We have a few civics. First of all, the red planet, right? This is the game ending trigger because we can trigger the game end and we can win the game in one turn already. So you know what? Let us read it. The Red Planet. 9 short months after they left Earth forever, spacefarers from your great empire have completed the staggering journey across the cold, dark reaches of space. To arrive on Mars, the team is in high spirits. The first phase of the establishment of a permanent colony on the planet proceeds well, and the opportunities for discovery and enrichment are near endless. With your empire bestriding 2 worlds now, your dominance is near irrefutable. The only question is, do you wish to let history judge your reign now, or do you wish to play with your rivals some more? So obviously, if you choose this option, triggers the end of the game at the end of the next turn, or enjoy, right? So it will give you 1,000 science, influence, and gold, and you can keep playing. So what is the reason to keep playing? I mean, the only reason to keep playing is if you are not the leader in fame. And I am the leader in fame, so there is no real reason to play on, but let us talk about other things, right? We have 8 idle cities. And we also have 300 fame completed and everything up. And okay, first of all, you stay silent. We should have the nuclear fission ready. Yes, nuclear weapons are also ready. So what are the things that I will be showing off? I mean, one of the first things, okay, the first thing that I can show off quickly is, first of all, I will set up the game such that we can do nuclear weapons, right? So on the left, what you can do is gain 10% bonus fame and a lot of reduction in war support and grievances against people who build nuclear bombs if you go left this side, or you can allow to build fission and fusion tests, right? So I will be showing this off, right? We get a little bit of fame, but it allows us to build nuclear weapons. If you go left, it doesn't allow you to do that. So let me choose that.
The plan is that everyone points a gun at each other and nobody pulls the trigger?
No, Mr. Narrator. The plan is that I have the gun and I think about when I will pull the trigger. That is the plan, Mr. Narrator. I will not be depending on others. Let us include Scythe here, right? We have what? 5 territories in here and 5 territories in here. So both of us can get the 6th territory. So let's just get Scythe. And let's see, can we put the fusion here somewhere, right? We can also put the fusion here. Whenever you put a fusion at any place, most of the tiles around it get almost destroyed. So let's put the fusion. Let's put all cities on fusion already, right? It doesn't matter that it will be completed. We can then do fusion test after fission test. So let's do Inventor's Workshop. Let us also complete that. Let us do fission in everywhere, right? With nothing else in their cooked up. I mean, all the extra production will definitely be saved up. Okay. So nuclear weapons, obviously show details. We have already selected it. Thank you. And I will be making a save, right? I can quickly show the end of the next end of the game, but I will be reloading it so that we play on to show off the nuclear weapons, right? So let me make a save here. Oh, the game pretty much hung. Right? Mars. Save. Right? So let me show off the game ending, right? Triggers the end of the game. If you press it, end turn. I mean, we don't need to do much of
Fame and
anything.
fortune. 12 merchant stars indicates a fair amount of both.
End of your journey. This is your last turn. The space race is won. So we can definitely do that. Let us put everything. Doesn't matter. Let us put this all. Right. So this is definitely a way to show this off. It doesn't matter. Right. Okay. Okay. Wish there was a button like civilization where we have. So this is how it looks. End game. So I will be pressing this, but I will be reloading from the Mars save so that we can play on in the next episode so that I can show off the other kind of victories too. I mean, it really doesn't matter if you are the victor here to look at any notification.
The march of human history is long. Making your place in it an even greater achievement. No other civilization has equaled your ability to leave a lasting mark on humankind. History will not remember you as a warrior or banker or farmer. Your fame was garnered more or less everywhere. Not all empires are able to gain fame by building a wonder, but you did. An awe-inspiring achievement and a great place for tourists. Above and beyond all this, one thing you have left to posterity is a healthy, green planet with mere traces of pollution. Your fame also derives from your religious role. You persevered as a leader of a faith in these difficult times. One more testament to your perseverance. Part of your legacy was being involved in the longest war in history. Congratulations. Under your guidance, the thrilling tale of humankind has been rewritten in your own words. There may be future adventures and deeds, an even grander scope for this grand story. Regardless, you have left a great mark and answered the question: how far will you push humankind?
So this is how the end game screen looks like. Obviously, I will be reloading it back to show off the other endings. We had so much domination that despite both of the Gauls trying to chase us, it didn't matter. Right? Their best eras were classical and early modern. Ours was also early modern, but that is only because we did it so fast, right? How did we play on? We collected all the 3 stars. That is how you should play the Neolithic. And you see, in every era, I at least have like 5 or even 4 to 5 is what I recommend there. I had 6 of 3 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 of 3 stars. That will give you something like 4,000 to 4,500 era points each turn, fame each turn, each era, and that will be good enough, right? Indeed. Skip. So let us see the statistics. Fame, obviously, we were beating everybody by after turn 30, right? So this is when we conquered Plosev, right? Plosev's Unuk was conquered on turn 29, I think. This is just exact turn 29-30. So once we did that and then killed Burley around turn like 50 or 45 or I think around turn 45 or 50. After that time, we were basically unbeatable. And this can be seen in other films, right? Just look at this, right? I mean, food is always king in every 4X game. And we kind of had an exponential curve. The 3rd and 4th era, especially because of Tyno, our food increased so quickly that we kept on increasing against everybody. And the same with industry. If your food is increasing every time, then so is your industry, so is your money, and so is your science. So food is kind of king. The thing is that the actual reason food is king is because industry and science are king. And because of common squatters, we were having such high influence. And that was because we had a great population gain, right? It was only one small place where we had a small dip, and then we started to go up again because of our new emblematic districts. Religion. All the religions start to fall apart, and we kept on increasing our religious followers everywhere because most of our districts had religious ability in them. So even military wise, we are kind of the strongest, and this is a little bit deceptive because we are a little bit ahead of Plosev. So, but she can try to compete, right? So let me continue the game. Obviously, for those who wanted to see science victory, I have done so. But what will I do? Go back, load the save, and we will continue from choosing the other option in the next episode. So let us see where the option was. It will load in a few seconds. The game will load in a few seconds. It takes its sweet time in the later eras, indeed. Acknowledge all these, and we had this. So I will be putting enjoy. So, and this is where we will be continuing at the beginning of the next episode for those who want to see other kinds of things, and especially me building nuclear weapons, right? So that is what we will be doing in the next episode for those who want to watch that. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and if so, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you all next time. Goodbye. Bye bye.